Good morning, Lindy here. It's been a little while since my last update. 2024 World Carnivore Month, and I had a lot of challenges organised for the month, but they didn't quite go to plan. Life happens, and you just have to roll with the punches sometimes. I did do a 5-day water fast at the start of the month, and I nailed it. I primed for about 3 weeks prior and didn't have any issues with the fast at all. I lost just over 15 pounds and very, very happy with that. But the takeaway from the fast was my lymphedema symptoms had improved so much. My feet looked normal. The swelling and edema in my legs had gone right down. I felt so light on my feet. That heaviness that you get with lymphedema, that was just gone. It was such an amazing feeling. I've never really been a faster. I've always wanted to do fasting. They say it's great for autophagy and all that stuff, which obviously I need big time. But I always felt like a failure because I could never fast. So doing a 5-day fast was just unbelievable for me. It's taken me 2 years, but I really think the success goes to the priming that I did prior to the fast. 3 weeks worth of priming, and I just breezed through it. I didn't think about food at all. I was quite content. My husband would be cooking his steak. I'd smell it, and I was just so at ease. I was just like no stress at all. And the other thing that I really attribute to the success of my fast was that I had support. Michael and Todd, amazing friends. We did the fast together and we spoke every day, a few times a day. We just kept each other accountable. We tell each other our struggles. Having that little community of just friends and having someone to fast with, I think really, really helped me as well. I've always been a type of person to do things on my own. I hate to ask for help or rely on anybody. And since I've been carnivore, I think the reason I've been successful is because I've had that community support with SBG gang behind me. I don't always participate. I'm a bit shy. And like for the first, I think, year and a half, I didn't even turn my camera on because I was ashamed at myself and looking at myself and having other people look at me. Like I'm just so used to hiding behind my camera. I used to stick a little post-it note in front of the camera and just tell everyone it was broken, because I was ashamed of what I looked like and I didn't want to see me, so I didn't want other people to see me either. So community support has been a really, really big part of my success in my journey and keeping me accountable. The fast, the same thing. Just having the boys there with me doing this fast was just a game changer. I just don't think I could have done it on my own because you always find an excuse to stop. And I didn't want to let the team down. I didn't want to be the one to break the fast. Another of my challenges was to incorporate more movement into my month. And I was going to do that with DDP yoga. I see so many inspirational videos of people doing DDP yoga on weight loss and healing. But I am struggling, and it's probably an excuse. I'm not a technical person. So getting it working on my TV has been a bit of a chore, and then I can't see the phone, and it just got a little bit too hard. We don't have DVDs and all that kind of stuff here. Everything's wireless, and I just couldn't get it working. It's too difficult for me. But I have been getting out a lot more. I'm going to take that as a win because I have been doing a lot more physical activity and walking that I would normally do, and I'm going to keep increasing that. I do have a vibration plate under my desk, which has really been really good for my lymphedema. I've had that for over 3 years, and it's been amazing. But I broke it recently. I was moving my office around, and it has a cheap, nasty plastic rim around it, and I was picking it up by that rim. It's a heavy machine, and it snapped. And when it snapped, it actually snapped and broke the top of the plate because it's obviously they're all plastic. So I can't stand on it anymore. I can still use it under my desk, but I have to put my feet on one side of it because if I put it on the broken side, my foot will just go into the machine inside. So it's a bit of a pain, and I was thinking of getting another one, but it still works as long as I just have my feet on the one side, and it still does the job. I just can't stand on it. And I feel like I'm kind of past that now. I've lost enough weight that I can actually be a little bit more flexible, and I want to try and do other activities. And rebounders actually came up in my YouTube feed. So I've been binge watching videos for about 2 weeks on rebounders. And I hear that's really good for your lymphatic circulating this fluid around my body, because obviously it doesn't want to do it by itself. And I thought, well, why not? I can get that. I'll still use this thing under my desk when I'm working, and then in the morning I can get up and jump on the rebounder. And then every time I walk down that side of the house, it doesn't have to be long, just a couple of minutes, just have a little bit of a bounce. And then when I'm getting a little bit stronger, I can then try and do some of the workouts. There's so many videos on there, beginner runs and advanced, and there's all sorts of things. And as I get more strength, my core and my leg muscles are not strong at all. I really need to work on those. Just lifting my weight is difficult. Getting up off the floor is difficult because I just don't have strength in those muscles. And they say that the rebounding is good for all of that. So I bought myself that. I've only had it in a couple of days. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, my hubby's been home, so I don't like to put the radio on and have my music, so I'm just doing a little quiet bounce because he likes to sleep in and I'm an early bird. So I do a little bit of a bounce and jump in the shower and start my day, and I just feel really energized just having that little bit of a exercise boost, and it's been feeling really good. He's back at work tomorrow, so I'll be able to crank up some music and really have a good go at it. I do have a treadmill, but I hate it. I can't stand on that for more than 20 seconds. My mind starts wandering and thinking of all the things I could be doing around the house. And I don't know, I just struggle to stand on and walk on a treadmill. I just find it so boring. And as I said before, like I'd love to go out and walk the streets, go around the block or whatever. I am frightened of falling. I've had some nasty falls and my balance isn't the best. I don't have the strength in my back and my legs, and so I tire very easily. If I fall on the street, I don't have a chair to prop me up and get me back up on my feet again. I can't lift my weight because my muscles are really weak. So that frightens me. I'd hate to fall in the street and then be stuck and having to wait for some stranger to come and try and lift me. I'd need a team of strangers to come and lift me off the ground. So I avoid going out by myself, and just having someone there is a comfort for me. Just things I need to work on in future, but look, I'll get there, and I think the rebounder is definitely going to help. I'm really committed to that. I found a really nice little group of rebounders, and I'm hoping to be part of their little community support team. I just think I do so much better when I have a supportive team around me, because I don't want to let these people down and I don't want to let myself down. I want to be part of the community and contributing and being optimized in our health together. So I'm really looking forward to being more part of this community and making new friends, and we'll see how that goes. But I'll talk a little bit more about that in a week or so when I get my feet on it and start getting some proper rebounding in. Right now I'm just sort of giving it a go, trying it, getting my lymphatics going. And so the last 2 years I've focused on pretty much keeping carnivore and just losing weight. And I'm now in a position that I want to get out and enjoy my life, because physically I couldn't do it. Mentally I'd lost my confidence being housebound for such a long time. 2024 was the year for me to really push those boundaries, start living again. And look, I will still continue to push myself and get out of my comfort zone and do these things, but my mind is preoccupied. As you all know, my daughters, Catherine and Ella, are the reason why I'm here. They're my big why I started carnivore. I want to be here for my girls. I want to be the mum that I haven't been for such a long time. I want to enjoy time with them. We've been having our little girly dates and doing stuff together. It's been fantastic. But my oldest daughter, Catherine, she was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when she was 10 years old, so 23 years ago. And just in the last couple of weeks, she's been experiencing some diabetic complications. She has been diagnosed with stage 4 retinopathy disease, and they say that's just normal for a person who's had type 1 diabetes for 23 years. I don't know what to believe, but I know she hasn't had stable levels. Doctors and endos have never really been able to help her with it. So she's currently lost vision in one eye, and the other eye is on the verge of hemorrhaging, and we just don't know. It's just a ticking time bomb. The doctors have not sugarcoated anything. Prognosis is pretty grim. They've basically told her, wait and see what happens. It's going to take a few weeks to even months for the blood in her eye to actually be absorbed by the body so they can assess what damage is done. Not giving her any hope at all. There's nothing that she can do. It is what it is, and it's just a matter of waiting and seeing what happens now. I don't think that's good enough, and she's decided to go carnivore. Look, she'll never reverse it. The damage is done. But can she improve her symptoms, slow down the progression? I think she can. Doctors have warned her against it. They said by changing her diet, it's going to make things worse. But she doesn't believe that. I don't believe that. We think if you can try and improve your blood levels, it's going to make things a bit better. Reducing the inflammation in your body is going to be better. There's too many testimonials and stories that we've heard out there of people fixing things like this, and I haven't met anyone with stage 4 eye retinopathy, but hopefully she'll be one, and we're really hanging on to this in the hope that she can do some good. I'm so proud of Catherine for reaching out and asking me to help with her carnivore journey. I know she doesn't want to sit and wait for things to happen. She wants to try and heal her body. So if this gives her hope, and I'm there, and I'll be there to support her throughout her journey. Back when Mum had cancer, she was told she only had a few weeks to live. Someone gave her a card which had the words "Expect a miracle" typed on it. I have no idea who gave her the card, but she had it stuck next to her bed. She got her life back. She bought a new car. She was out dancing, doing things. She did a little bit of travel. Was never home for 7 years. She still had cancer, but she got some quality of life back. But when we lost her, I inherited that card, and I've had it on my computer for such a long time. Every time I walked in here, I'd see it sitting on the top of my computer, "Expect a miracle." And then I find carnivore, and I've turned my life around. And now my daughter has that card, and it's in her bathroom. So when she wakes up every morning, she walks into the bathroom and she touches the card, and she thinks of my mum and me and how it's helped us. And I truly believe that it's going to help her as well. Just gives her a little bit of hope. We are trying to keep positive and keep him busy. I'm helping a lot more with her admin work, driving her to flower market, helping out in the shop. Whatever she needs, I am there at the drop of a hat to help. It's going to be a long haul, but we'll get through it, and hopefully with a positive outcome. I could never have done this 2 years ago. I would be sitting on this couch hating myself even more that I couldn't be here to support my daughter. But I've taken a little footage of what we've been up to. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the...
It's 3 a.m. and we're at the Epping Flower Market. picking up the flowers from my daughter's florist. I'm a designated driver for the next couple of weeks, which is exciting. It's pretty nice in there, lots of flowers, smells really nice. I get to drive this big beast. There's a bit of a climb to get in there. It's almost like driving a bus, but I managed, which is super exciting. What Carnival can do, I can lift myself into this car.
Wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
This is Paul, he's a fellow carnivore.
I am, yes, for about 8 months now.
8 months, and how's it going?
Oh, extremely good.
Yeah.
Feeling good, weight's dropping every week. Just feel like a new person, to be honest.
Excellent. What's your favourite bit of steak?
Ooh, Scotch fillet.
Scotch fillet? Any tips on cooking it?
Just nice and hot and fast, I think.
On the barbecue?
No, in a pan.
In a cast iron?
Yeah,
or?
cast iron.
Oh, I've wrecked mine. It actually rusted. So
Oh, that's not good.
I air fry everything. But anyway, nice to meet you, Paul.
Yeah, cheers, thanks, Lindy.
See ya.
Bye.
Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light.
Got an NSV here. Catherine bought me a t-shirt from her company last year sometime, and obviously it didn't fit. It hasn't. I've tried it every now and then, it never fits. Look what I'm wearing today. It's got the logo on it. Yeah, it fits me, so I actually feel like part of the team today, which is really cool. My NSV is I can wear this t-shirt finally after a whole year of trying to lose weight, and yeah, so exciting.